Welcome to the Sports Inventory Podcast. I am your host, Chris. I just want to thank everybody for listening to our first ever pilot episode that you can find on YouTube and Spotify. We are up to, what you say is 61, 62 views?
Yeah, around that range, 60 something.
That's pretty good. Again, this is the second episode. You'll find this on YouTube or Spotify. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment too. We like comments. We like to see our fan reactions and everything. First of all, let me give it around the room. Let me get to my guy across from me. We got the pass protector, the guy that's gonna protect his quarterback at all times. We got the guy, Henry. How you doing, my guy?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. How y'all guys doing tonight, man?
The same, man. Same.
Man, I just want y'all to check me out on YouTube. Got them high school clips on there. LOCKE Films with a Z. Y'all go check that out.
Yes, sir.
And right now, I'm going Facebook Live for the first time. See how many views I get on here. Check us out on YouTube and Spotify. Like my man said, let's continue going around this room.
All right, to my left.
Oh my, I'm ready today. I want to smoke today.
My far left, I have my guy, the Rook, the Raven, Avery. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed. How y'all doing out there, fellas, man?
You at home now.
Like the rest of us.
You at home like the rest of us now.
Yeah. We all sitting at home. Yeah, basketball season.
Damn, man. You dropped the ball. I'm sorry. Too soon.
Right next to me, last but not least, I have Mr. LaFleur, Mr. Turnovers, Mr. What Did He Do? L, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. I see there's a lot of what did he do today? I want to say I'm very happy and blessed to be here, guys. And let's make sure we make this a good podcast. I'm gonna save it all for the podcast, Chris.
Yes, sir. Today's topic is the NFL playoff. Me and the guys are going to go through every round that has happened in the past couple weeks, and we're going to talk about what they could have did, what they could have did, and maybe a little bit of what the future for each team will look like. Whatever we want to talk about, just talk about the playoffs. We're also going to get into the games that's happening today, even the game that's right now with Kansas City and Buffalo. Then you tell me, Henry, that Buffalo.
I think Kansas City just kicked a field goal, and Buffalo has the ball. Kansas City is up 3 right now.
Okay, and I think it's about 3 minutes on the clock. Let's give our quick predictions on that. What we thinking? Who's gonna ball that out since it's on 3 minutes left?
Kansas City got it, bro.
Taylor Swift there.
I got Kansas City. Kansas City winning, bro. Yeah. They called it, man.
Yeah,
They're trying to say it. So Kansas City got it.
It's a wrap.
Another year.
Wish it was my Ravens, but
Hey,
you dropped the ball.
right.
It's cool, bro.
Buttery.
We're not gonna blame that man for that, though, bro.
It's cool, bro.
Nah, it was the whole team. It wasn't just Mark Andrews' fault. It was a little bit of him too. That fumble, them fumbles, boy, and the interception. Didn't he have an interception? Am I tripping?
He threw one.
Yeah, he threw one.
But he tried his best, though. Shout out to Lamar.
It's always next year.
Shout out to Lamar Jackson, LJ. Legend, not a Papa, no.
No participation.
James Harden in the playoffs. I'm just playing.
That's so disrespectful.
That's what they said on Twitter.
He tried his best. It's like no participation trophy. Either you win or you don't.
Oh, of
You
course.
said
Do you feel the same way about Do you feel the same way about Michael Parsons?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
You feel like he tried his best?
What?
You feel like he tried his best?
Yes, for what he had. He been injured this year.
Well,
Yeah, every year.
Well, with that being said, Kansas City won. They just popped up on my phone.
I told you.
Oh, man. Well, I can say
Swifties win again.
Well, hey, and I'm not gonna say that, dude. It's gonna be an interesting Super Bowl. Can't Philly beat Kansas City, but I feel like it's gonna be a different dynamic this year.
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'll be happy for Saquon Barkley. That'll be the only person I'll be happy for. The rest of them, no. I hate the Eagles, but
I mean, I'll be happy
for Saquon Barkley.
I got to be fair.
They better build Saquon Barkley a statue after this.
Oh yeah, He already eclipsed Shady McCoy and what he did or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Shady McCoy was a bad running back, but you know what Shady did over there and stuff like that, and you know as being a running back.
I guess. What Shady do?
Shady was
Shady was a decent. He was
not decent. Nice. He was a nice running back. He gave it, like he said, he get him boy to work.
Yeah, crazy work.
Yeah, crazy work.
Before we get into the football, though, we're gonna get into a little segment. I got two of them for you guys. The first segment is, you know, the segment that I always bring is I'm top 5. But with this segment, you know, since we talking about the playoff, this playoff edition, and NBA and NFL, so you know the rules of it. You know, give you a category. You just give me the top 5 in those categories. All right.
Let's get it.
All right. First category. The first couple categories is going to be NBA. So think basketball. Avery. Okay. Think basketball. Avery. Remember last time. But first category, playoff assists. This is assist totals. This ain't like per game. This is how many total assists they have.
Okay.
I just want to remind y'all that I tried not to do a lot of NBA playoff too much because most of them was LeBron and Jordan. I wasn't finna keep doing that. But but assists, total assists, top 5 in the playoffs, NBA. What we thinking?
Jason Kidd
is number 4 on the board with 1,263 assists. Playoffs. You really just need to think who been in the playoffs. John Stockton is number 3 with 1839.
What about Rondo?
Rondo is not on the board. I wish he was on the board.
Magic,
my guy. Magic is number 1 with 2346. Nice one, Henry. Nice one.
Are we doing?
I can't think of his name. What's the
just total assists per game, or we?
No, total assists. 2,000. The Magic got a total of 2,346. LeBron is number 2 with 2,600.
Of course, he gonna be up there.
Y'all got one more person at number 5.
The point guard from Detroit.
It's not the point guard from Detroit. I'm gonna let you know. You think of Isaiah Thomas? It's not him.
Oh yeah.
But I do like that pool though.
Is he a champion?
No,
he's not a champion.
Number 5 is not a champion.
Mark Jackson.
No.
Chris Paul.
Yes, it is Chris Paul with 1,233 total assists. That's nice. Magic, LeBron, Stockton, Kidd, Paul. I like that.
I got 4 of them.
Look at y'all can't be letting Henry carry him.
Carry me on that one.
I got 2.
I wasn't trying. Ed didn't get none. I'm sorry.
All right. Next category. You did get 2. Did you get 2?
Yeah.
I said
Jason Kidd.
And who you said?
And
Chris Paul. Yeah, he did. You did 3. He did the 2 at the bottom. Okay. All right. Next category is triple doubles. Who has the most triple doubles in the playoffs?
LeBron.
LeBron is number 2 with 28 triple doubles.
Big O.
Big O is not in here.
No.
Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Nikola Jokic is number 3 with 18 triple doubles. I'm sorry. Y'all got number 1, number 4, number 5.
Jason Kidd
is number 5 with 11 triple doubles. Y'all are letting Henry do y'all in.
Wait. He said LeBron.
What about Luka?
He said LeBron, no Luka. Y'all just need 1 and 4.
And you said in the
playoffs.
In the playoffs, triple doubles.
Total
triple doubles. 1 and 4. Y'all need a hint for one of these.
Will
double.
No. And they ain't count. They didn't count. They ain't count all that stuff. This some of these records only go back to like 1973. They only recorded that far. I give you a hint for
number.
Magic? Magic is number 1 with 30 triple doubles.
I don't know why.
I give you a hint for number 4. He's still in the NBA right now. He's active.
Russell Westbrook.
Nice pull. Henry with 12 triple doubles.
I was finna say Westbrook.
Y'all, man.
I was finna say Westbrook, but I was like, he might not be in the playoff category for triple doubles, but all time. But
go with your first heart, man. Go with your first.
I should have. That's all.
He had a lot of them in the playoffs.
Last NBA. This is the last NBA category. Single game offensive rebounding. So that means they have this is they game high in offensive rebounding in a single game in the playoffs.
Shaq.
No.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No.
Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler is number 3 with 13 offensive rebounds in the game. Nice one, yeah.
Kenyon.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. All these guys, only one of these guys, 2 of these guys are Hall of Famers, but only one of these guys is like
Moses Malone.
No,
Golden State.
no. Who you say?
Daryl Dawkins.
No.
The center of Golden State.
I'm gonna let you know. None of these don't think nowhere past the 90s. It's 90s and up. Don't even think.
No, so the
80s.
center from Golden State. I know he got one.
What center? Andrew Bogut.
No. He playing
This
now.
is the most offensive rebounds in a game.
In a single game.
Zestis.
Tim Duncan.
No. This is
he
Aziz.
playing now.
He playing now?
Yeah, he play now.
Offensive.
For Golden State?
Yeah.
They don't have a
Dennis
center.
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is number 5 with 12 offensive
big.
rebounds.
He
in the
got a
game.
lot of them.
Nice
They
one, him.
big.
Y'all got 3 and 5. Y'all need 1, 2, and 3.
Big.
Golden State big.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now. It ain't nobody in Golden State, so don't even think Golden State.
He confused. I'm sitting there
Golden State.
Because I know he had I thought he had a single game.
Maybe just the most out of
thinking about
rebounds.
Kevin Looney.
Okay,
that's what
if I'm
I'm
thinking about offense.
He got 20 off. He got 20 rebounds
offensive
total.
board. Offensive board.
Offensive boards. Well, y'all need 1, 2, and 4. I'm letting you know right now. You got Rodman. Only one out of the last 3 is a Hall of Famer. So don't even think a superstar. The other 2 are role
Offensive
players.
rebound.
Number one is the Hall of Famer.
Is it Tim Duncan?
No.
Not
I
Tim.
said Tim Duncan.
I didn't know you had said Tim Duncan.
Number 2 and number 4 still play in today's league as we speak. And
Andre Drummond.
no,
Good pull.
Good pull. though.
nice pull. One of them just signed a big bag this past off season. A big bag to go play off the bench. He played for one team in the East, and he got a big bag from one of the teams in the West. And the West is one. And now they spazzing.
Westbrook?
Huh?
What?
Oh, Westbrook?
There you go.
They got a big bag, and now
These all big men. Don't think guard. All big men.
Who is that dude with you? They all spaz.
Y'all surprised y'all ain't got the Hall of Fame yet. That's crazy.
There's somebody we always talk about.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Henry. I'm gonna say Henry.
Bill Russell?
No, Henry disrespect. Nobody past the 90s.
Nobody past the 90s.
Nobody past the
Everybody's
90s.
the 90s.
90s or above.
90s or above. So we going from
Yeah, I mean.
80 to 90.
No, you know,
Or 80 to
That
90.
means they played at least from the 90s on up. All these players, like I said, two of the 3 players that you're missing play now. So you know they play recent. They are recent. The Hall of Famer.
These are offensive rebounders.
No, I wouldn't categorize one of them. I categorize as offensive rebounder, but no, the Hall of Famer, yeah, because he did just about everything when it came to rebounding. But he's a Hall of Famer, and he doesn't play anymore. But he played in the 90s. He played in the thousands. He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, and Henry disrespects him. He disrespects him.
There's a lot of people that
Exactly, that's the
because
thing.
he don't get his man no respect. So if he say he play,
But he a big man that he disrespects. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna give you this. He disrespect him, but he really have a good reason too.
Is Kevin Garnett one?
No,
Dwight Howard.
no.
I like that one.
He said he played in 2000. He had no respect for the man.
No, yeah. Number 1 is a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna give you another hint for number 1. He played in the West, but he started out in the East in the 90s. He started out in the East in the 90s. He went to the West, and Henry disrespect this one. A lot of us will put. I can't even say it because I give it away if I say that part.
Don't give it away.
Number two on the list is a role player, and I'll tell you like this: he played with Ja at one time of his career.
Steven Adams.
No,
Oh.
He played with Ja.
you hot though, but yeah, he played with Ja before. He didn't play with Ja.
Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas is number 2 with 13 offensive rebounds in the single game in the
that's
playoffs.
my guy,
Good pull,
dude. That's
yeah.
my guy.
Number 4 still plays in the league, and he's on one of the best teams in the West right now. He just signed a big bag to come off the bench behind a good center, but the center is injured right now. He getting injured too. He been in and out of lineup too, but
Getting introduced.
but both they big man been in and out of lineup, but he been playing a little bit more than Chet. Oh man, I gave it away. I said it. Yeah, y'all said it.
Who the fuck is that? I mean, it ain't Chet. It ain't Chet. Who the fuck is that?
So who's the backup center, L? Come on, L. Come on, L.
Who the fuck is the backup center?
Y'all disrespectful, man. Cause this is a good center too. He black and white. He mixed. He used to play for New York just last year.
I wanna say we see.
Y'all are disrespectful. I hate y'all.
Bruh,
Isaiah Hartenstein is number 4 with offensive rebounding with 12.
Yeah.
I'm not telling y'all number 1 because y'all did. If you don't know who the Hall of Famer is, who did that Henry disrespects, he played in the 90s. He started in the East. Think big man, Hall of Fame big man. Come on, Patrick Union. Come on, talk. David Shaq. Thank you.
I said Shaq.
When you say that,
I said Shaq. That was the first one.
You gotta speak up, brother. I don't be hearing you. You gotta speak up. I was there. I ain't saying no to you. I with Tim Duncan.
Hold on, go back. How many offensive boards Shaq doesn't have?
14 in the game.
That's my guy. That Hakeem couldn't do that.
It was Shaq.
Hakeem
That's why I was saying disrespect Shaq. Cause I was saying because he disrespected my.
I knew you was talking about Shaq. Though I was like, I said Shaq, and you was like, no.
You better start speaking up. I probably was saying no to Hill because he was saying one of them said Tim Duncan.
I know Shaq on there, bro.
Yeah, Shaq on there. All right, the next category is football. It's NFL. It's still playoff though. Playoff receiving touchdowns. So you thinking receivers.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is number 1 with 22. TL no. Nice pull.
Playoff receiver.
Nice pull. Avery.
Steve Smith.
Nope.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald is number 5 with 10 receiving touchdowns. Who? You say?
Marvin Harrison.
No.
Calvin Johnson.
Travis Kelce.
Calvin Johnson. No. Travis Kelce. Yes, with number 2 with 20 receiving touchdowns. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you like this. Number 4 is a wide receiver. He played back in the 1970s to like the 1980s. He's a Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Lance Swan.
No. Number 3 is a tight end.
Rob Gronkowski.
Gronk is number 15 with number 3 with 15 receiving touchdowns. Good pull, Henry. Number 4, wide receiver.
No.
Played in
Randy
the
Moss.
70s to the 80s. 70s to the 80s.
Most receiving touch. Steve.
He played for one team.
No.
Is Randy Moss on there?
No.
In the 70s.
He play on the Raiders.
No.
He played with the Dolphins.
No.
Mark Super Duper. You said he played 70s, 70s, 70s.
70s and the 80s.
Receiving touchdowns
in the playoffs.
Playoffs, yeah.
Somebody had
So
5 out there.
It was he was on a premier playoff team. This team is known for having some rings. They know. He even got 4 of them.
He a wide receiver.
Yeah, wide receiver played from 1974 to 1978. 1987.
It ain't Lance Swan?
No, it's
With the
not. But he did play for that team. But no, it's not Lance Swan. He did play for that team though. He played for that team.
Played for the Steelers.
He played for the Steelers.
Antonio Brown.
Nope.
70s.
Oh, this man said.
He wouldn't have made it back in them times. He wouldn't have made it back in. What was that other oh man.
Come on now.
The
bro.
other receiver for the Steelers.
It was another one that came
Yeah,
out there.
because I don't think I better get that one.
Art Monk.
Nope. Black man. Black man.
Lance Swan.
Black man. Number 80.
We got 2 more to get right.
Number 82. No, this the only one. Number 82. Number
See, that's why I said Antonio
Hall
Brown.
of Famer.
2 more.
1974 to 1987.
I'm not gonna give up.
Me either.
I'm not gonna give up.
I need to say
Came out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Alabama A&M. Fourth round pick. Inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2002.
His quarterback was Terry Bradshaw.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a WR2.
Franco Harris was the running back.
So who?
Yeah, Lynn Swan. What was the other?
Lynn Swan played for the Raiders.
He literally only got 3 years where he gave you.
Lynn Swan never played for the Steelers.
No, I don't believe.
And was he known for? Was he known for a
You
long?
just say Lance Swan didn't play for the Steelers?
Yes, he just said that.
Oh my
now,
lord,
now
boy!
he's on live
Probably
saying
cut
that.
Lynn Swan played for them.
He played for the Raiders. Him, Lynn Swan,
Lance Swan,
the
the Pittsburgh legend.
Pittsburgh legend, the
that's
catch.
right.
That man said that nigga played for.
Y'all
the
give
Raiders.
up? Y'all give up? You want me to just say?
No, I'm not gonna give up, Julian.
I'm not gonna give up. He only got 3 years where he gave you at least 1,000 yards receiving. His best year is 1395.
What does his last name rhyme with?
He got a 2-syllable last name, and the first syllable rhymes with ball. The second syllable rhymes with fourth. Ball fourth. I probably said the last one part. How long? I really can't rhyme with that last one for real.
I have no idea.
Bro,
His first name John.
John.
Balfour.
Who?
John.
Alright. Who? Number four
I'll just take it, bro. I'll
receiver
take it, bro.
touchdown is John Stallworth.
Oh,
That was the other receiver with no disrespect to Mr. Stallworth. We just didn't know, bro.
We didn't know.
that was y'all.
We didn't know.
It's
bro.
okay.
We didn't
It's
know.
okay.
No disrespect to the Steelers fan. We didn't know.
It's okay.
We didn't know. I ain't never heard of his ass. You know?
I ain't never heard of him.
No disrespect.
Never
to
heard of him.
Next category is playoff forced fumbles.
Wow.
Now,
This man
I'm going to tell you like this.
having some weird
This-
ass things.
Yeah, see, I always pull the real ones out so you can think. Because if I just come out here and say passing yards, you go Tom Brady, Patrick. You know, so that's why I have to come with the forced fumble. So you know, but it give you forced fumble. You know, defensive. You know, if they think defensive minded. Give me the top 5.
John Tatum
No,
Reggie White.
no.
and
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis is number 1 with 6 forced fumbles. You should always go with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
Hell Suggs,
They-
number 5.
they all over there.
4.
Ed Reed should be up there too.
No,
Palomar.
no.
Forced fumbles. You got
You don't think they be forcing fumbles?
But I'm saying like,
You talking about when they get to the line part?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Like,
Warren
if you
Sapp,
Nope.
Simeon Rice,
Nope.
Dwight Freeman.
Derrick Brooks.
Nope. One guy did play for Indiana though.
Richard
Dwight
Bob
Freeman.
Sanders.
Nope. Come on, he is an edge rusher. He was an edge rusher.
Aaron Donald.
Nope.
Robert Mathis.
Robert Mathis is number 2 with 5.
Robert Magic was so cold though.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Robert
saying?
Yes. One guy played for Green Bay. Number 4 played for Green Bay.
Reggie White.
Nope.
He played for Green Bay.
He was white.
Was.
I'm saying the guy. He was white.
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews is
That's
number
my guy,
4.
dude. That's my guy,
4.
dude.
And you got one more guy, number 3. One more guy. This guy, he's Super Bowl champion. He also played for Indiana and the Seahawks. Come on
What's the
now.
dude name?
He's also an edge.
Bruce Irvin.
No, he also an edge rusher.
He also
He was a part of the Sonic Boom.
No.
He was.
Sonic Boom.
I mean, Legion of the Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Shout out Jackson State.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
I met Legion of the Boom.
It's a boom. You know what I'm saying? It's a boom.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
Hey, bro, we in there, bro.
bro.
The
Legion
is it
of
Cliff
Boom.
Avery?
Nope.
Bobby Wagner.
Nope.
You said
That's what I
they
think.
played for the Colts.
And the Seahawks his last 2 years, he ain't do nothing with the Seahawks though, for real. He played with the Seahawks in 2010 and 2011. He was 32 years old. He didn't do nothing for real. But he played with us, you know. He won that ring with us, you know what I'm saying? When he was with us, he was a Russian DT. He could be an edge rusher too, though.
Lawrence Taylor.
Nope. He played for Indiana.
He played for the Colts. When Lawrence Taylor.
We had Lawrence Taylor, boy. Whew! Golly.
Hey, bro, he gonna change the whole dynamic of the whole
I'm telling
team.
you, you know they're gonna be on.
He gonna change the whole dynamic of the whole team. Dude.
Boy, we would. Some boy ain't feel nothing out of them.
Nobody gonna feel nothing.
He was drafted. This dude was drafted. He was drafted by Philadelphia, but he was traded to Indiana. And he played.
He's a defensive tackle.
He's an edge rusher. He's a defensive end.
Did he play with Peyton?
He won a ring. He won the 2006 ring. He was there. He was on the line.
Was he a pivotal part of their defense? That's a good question. Was he a pivotal part of their defense?
Ain't Dwight Freeney?
He got a first fumble.
No, not Dwight Freeney. Damn, who was on that
Who was
team?
the other guy? His last name. His last name is the same name as a Pokemon character.
You know what I think? He got a weird last name.
It rhymes with sock. His first name rhymes with the Jaheim.
Oh no, I don't think this one.
No, nothing.
I don't know who that is.
Number three,
either, bro.
Number 3 is Raheem Brock.
Who?
Raheem
See,
Brock.
they're wrong with you. You need see instead of being in the Cowboys, you need to be on some Indiana Colts. That's what you need to be on.
Like how you select that in
Nah,
put
you
your,
good.
put
Nah,
your team history in there.
I mean, I get shout out to Raheem Brock.
Shout out to Raheem Brock.
Shout out to
y'all
him. You know what I'm
disrespecting
saying?
people.
Shout out
Last
to him.
category for this is interception, receptions for touchdowns. So basically, the interception they
Pick six.
Basically, yeah. I don't know why I ain't saying it like that. I'm sorry.
In the playoffs?
In the playoffs. Come
Charles
on.
Woodson.
No.
Devin Hester.
No. One of these guys is from Yazoo City, Mississippi.
Flick.
Shout out Yazoo City, no.
Slay.
Who?
Darius Slay.
No.
He not on
It
there?
ain't no. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody that play. All these are retired.
Willie Brown.
Willie Brown, number 2 with 3 interceptions. Shout out Yazoo City once again.
Larry Brown.
Deion Sanders.
No.
Larry Brown had a pick 6. He had 2 picks in them.
Deion not on there?
No.
Nah.
First guy used to play for New England, then he went to Philly, and then he went to Atlanta. DB.
Tyler.
Nope.
Malcolm Butler.
Nope.
He went from he said
He started out as a New England,
yeah.
and then he went to Philly,
Mm.
and then he ended his career in Atlanta.
Devin McCarty.
Nope.
He played DB, right?
Yep.
I know it wasn't Gilmore.
Come on now. One guy played for Washington his whole career.
Darryl Green.
Darryl Green is number 3 with 2 interceptions.
No. Darryl Green was so cold.
One guy played with a MVP quarterback. And he ain't this one, and that guy ain't no DB. He was a coverage linebacker.
A coverage linebacker.
I think the last guy is he was a DB. I think he was a safety for real.
Luke Kink.
Luke Kink is number 4 with 2.
No, that's my guy, Jew. That's my guy, Jew. You know, hey, shout out to Luke Kink, the Jew. That's my guy. One of my favorite
You should get the
linebackers
other
all
guy
time.
then. If you can get number 4, you can get number 5.
Brian Urlacher.
No. This your guy too.
This one of my guys, Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Warner.
Nope.
It ain't Fred. Patrick Whitler.
Nope.
Run light.
Runny Light.
Oh, yeah.
Number
Yeah.
5 with 2.
Yeah.
Now y'all just gotta get number 1.
Yeah. That's,
Number 1.
Bro, that's my guy.
Pick 6s in the playoffs.
Deion ain't on there. Is it?
No.
Troy.
Number 1.
Is it a DB or a linebacker?
He a DB. He played for New England. So you know he
Rodney Harrison.
Nope. You know he was there for at least 2 of the championships now. Early championships. 2003, 2004, 2005.
Rodney Harris.
No.
Tyler.
No.
See it, bro.
Don't be over there cheating over there.
Who was
Avery. Look at him trying to look up. He played.
Say
I know he played with Tom.
He was there with 2 Super Bowls.
He was a DB for Tom. DB, 4-time Pro Bowler. Y'all disrespectful because I like this. I like the DB back in the day. He was alright.
At one time, Law, who else was?
He got a
over
son.
there? Who else was over there?
His son also played DB.
Precious Tan.
Nope, his son played for Chargers.
Asante Samuel.
Asante Samuel.
Oh yeah.
No, he is L.
Yeah. Asante Samuel. I was just talking about him on the last episode.
Yeah.
You ain't want to talk about him in this episode. You see him this time.
I mean, I ain't know he did all that, you know.
I ain't know.
I ain't know he did all that.
I said I was gonna know him too.
I know he was good, but you know,
I ain't know he did all that.
I kind of got distracted when hearing talking about on Hard Knock episode. King of the baby daddy, whatever he said. The king of the.
That's Antonio Camara.
What you call him here, dog?
Man, they told that man. They asked that man the name on the kid. That man said Janaya. Like he had to put, that man got so many kids, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, if he got the money to take care of him, bro.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. Next segment I have for y'all guys is gonna be King of the Hill Blind Edition. So what we gonna do is I got 10 point guards on a bracket, but I'm not gonna tell you who they go against next. You just gonna have to. I'm gonna tell you 1 or 2, and then next it's some guys that got buys in here. So whoever at the end. Whoever y'all think is the best is whoever y'all think is the best. Mm-hmm. So that if it's Sean Livingston, then that's y'all fault. All right. So
all right, well, hey, I'll make a case. I'll make a case.
Gotta make the case. All right. So first round, Mark Price or Penny Hardaway?
Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway. No, nobody gets that. Oh man.
Nah, I say Mark Price.
Hardaway, you crazy.
I just had to just throw that in there.
Hell no.
Penny, how long Penny last?
Enough to be better than Mark Price.
That just Mark Price done been there, Drew.
Ooh, I got this one.
And Penny Heaven, they got the same amount of rings.
Mark Price was the ultimate role player.
Mark Price never made the finals.
Huh? He could have.
They'll cut Brad Daugherty back went out.
He almost beat Jordan.
And cause they put Craig Elo on Jordan.
It doesn't count. Penny beat Jordan.
Shaq beat Jordan. Shaq beat Jordan.
Okay.
So where was Penny?
He was on the team.
He was just there. Penny won himself. Once his back ankles broke down,
I'll take Penny for 200, please.
I mean, but that's cool.
I'll take Penny too.
I just make a case. I just wanted to
see it. I knew El gonna do it. Mm-hmm. We next. El gonna do it this one too. Mm-hmm. Next, Kidd or Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Shit.
Kyrie over Jason Kidd?
I got Jason Kidd on Kyrie. I got Jason Kidd on Kyrie.
Can you make an argument? I can make
an argument for either one of them. Because if you talking about just pure like scoring, you getting out the ball, you Kyrie hand down. Jason Kidd, 100% you everything you want. He rebound better, play defense. He gonna steal. He gonna make the right decision. So I put if I want to captain up my team, I'll go with Jason Kidd. If I need somebody that's gonna go in there and go to war with me, I take Kyrie.
Okay.
Not saying Jason Kidd wouldn't go to war because he got his ways. He gonna go take the war.
I was gonna say he been to 3 finals.
Yeah. So I give it to Jason Kidd to me.
With the nothing Knicks.
I
mean, it was something over there. It was something over there. It was a lot over there.
Man.
You're so disrespectful because Richard Jackson wasn't under Jay.
Because they were a good team, but they always went to the finals and got smacked.
I mean, look who they went against.
They went against the Lakers. Shaq and
the Spurs.
And the Spurs.
See, that's not fair.
Hey, they made it there.
Kidd over Kyrie. That's what we agreeing on. That's the majority rules.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Avery, man. I like Kyrie too.
I mess with him too, Drew.
We know.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Next, we have Tony Parker versus Penny. Y'all ain't hit the mark on that one that quick.
I'm gonna go with Tony Parker.
I'm
gonna go with Tony
say that
because I feel like Tony was a bucket. Yeah. People underrate Tony because Tony is one of the, and you can honestly say if you want to look at it, Tony was one of the best drivers of a point guard back in the day. Tony can get that. No matter how little he was, he's so fast enough he can get up in there. And,
to me,
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna have to go.
I should say a little,
just, the accolades and what he's done alone. Mm-hmm. But I still think Penny is the better basketball player. That's just me. But I'm gonna have to go Tony.
You gonna go Tony?
I'm gonna have to go Tony Parker.
You just said Penny though. Didn't the man just say Penny? Did he say the better basketball player with Penny, right?
Penny got hurt. Penny got hindered by injuries.
Okay. I like both, but I'm gonna go with Tony Parker as well. It was kind of hard for me because it's two different styles of plays.
Yeah.
When it comes, but I agree with L. What he said, Tony Parker is underrated, and he don't get mentioned a lot. Like when it comes to like all time like greats, because I feel like he is in that category. Like especially when it comes to point guards.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. See, people don't realize too. The reason why I had to take something. Tony Parker used to give boys bucket. Mm-hmm. Now we talk about what he did, what TP done to D-Rose, with Steph when he was younger. It was some games, but like they could not do nothing with Tony Parker.
I just said and watched TP, bro. I was like, bro, he cold as hell, bro.
Yeah, burr. So we all going with Tony?
Yes, I'm going with Tony.
I agree. Tony.
Shout out to my boy Penny, man. Penny was nice with him.
You just said that because you met the motherfucker.
Right. That's all I'm saying. He shook the man. Penny. Anyway, this probably going to be a fast one. Jerry West versus Darren Williams. I know what your answer is. You ain't got to answer here. You ain't got to answer. We know.
We know
what you're going to go with. Yeah, we know. Come on.
Jerry West.
No, you
have no respect.
No, you not. Go ahead, Avery.
Hey, it's not being biased, man. But I'm going with Jerry West.
Good. Oh, shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Shut up. Come on, here.
You know I'm going, Chris. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I'm going with Jerry West.
Hands down, shut up, Henry. Yeah. We got 3 Jerry West and 1 Darren.
He ain't got no respect for nobody from the 70s, 80s. So.
No, Jerry West was the man who won the best scores back in the day, man.
He had a nice meeting.
Yeah, it was a logo for a reason.
He helped Will get his second championship.
He was a logo for a reason.
And Will helped him get his first.
Shout out to Will. That's my guy. Shout out to Will. Will had to get his too, so he needed Jerry West. So.
Yeah, it gets the plumbers and the maintenance man.
Check this out. Dan Williams was a plumber and the maintenance man. He had a couple good years. Then when he got fat, he lost his confidence, and then he just.
I'm glad we ain't gonna have Darren Williams on the show.
I'm just.
Darren Williams coming out the L first.
That's fine. That's fine.
What did he do?
Right.
That's what that's the question I'm gonna ask him. You know, I like, bro. I no disrespect to.
So you be the Charlemagne of the group.
No, I'm be respectful though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell him straight up, bro. I'll never be able to do what you did. But I just want to know why did you get what happened, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because you was right up there with Chris Paul. I was thinking that you were gonna excel. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you excel. I don't know, injuries happen and stuff, but I mean, you can't start off the season at 210 and come back in the season 245. You know what I'm saying? So. I know things happen, but
you know what he gonna say?
What?
I'll bust your ass right now.
With the bow leg. He said, I seen the interview where he said he can't even jump right now.
Check this out, bro. I'm gonna tell his ass, bro. Is it really worth it, bro? What are we earning? I already told you from jump first you were better than me. You just making yourself look good. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna prove? Because I'm gonna win at the end of the day. I'm sitting there. What are we doing? What are we earning? What did we learn? What did we learn? You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you that already. I said, bro, shout out to you. If you doing something I can't do, man, what did we learn? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Hey, what did we learn? You know what I'm saying? So what's who doing the next on the agenda?
I'm sorry. Next we have Rajon Rondo and Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Rondo.
I'm tough on that. I'm real tough on that, dude. I don't know, dude.
It's not tough.
I'm going Rondo.
I'm going Rondo, though.
I'm going Rondo.
Thank you, but I'm going Rondo too.
You know why I tell you I'm going Rondo because.
But mine don't count. Rondo my favorite point guard. So
but hold on, Chris. Now Chris Paul is your favorite. One of your favorite point guards too.
One of my favorite point guards too.
So who would you take?
I'll take it.
I want you to be unbiased now. Would you take
Rondo
or Chris Paul?
I'll take Chris Paul.
Why? I mean, why though? Tell me why would you take Chris Paul over
Chris
Rondo?
Paul has clutch for his team. Rondo didn't do nothing after the big three was broken up.
Right.
I have seen Chris Paul bring
the
even now
Lakers.
he's making
Help the
teams
Lakers.
better.
I mean,
At the age of 40.
Rondo helped the Lakers.
But let me ask you quick. How can you say that though?
Y'all should have traded.
Like how can you say that though?
Right?
How can I? What you mean? How can I say what?
How can you say that though? Because I understand what Chris Paul has done for the Thunder and stuff like that.
Chris
Don't
Paul has
forget,
went to other teams and made them better.
you don't think Rondo made
Rondo
the
came to the
Pelicans better?
Mavericks. Came to the Mavericks and had a shit show, and
Oh,
he had to get traded.
That's just that team, bro.
What he do in Sacramento?
I mean, he didn't do nothing after that point. He didn't want to be there. Okay, so what did he do in New Orleans? What did he do in New Orleans?
He did his shit.
And now he had Drew.
But
AD
Chris
and
Paul did something everywhere he went to, not just some of the places.
I mean,
Everywhere he went to.
yeah, but I
He
still
even
say
went
Rondo
to. He
still
got
was
traded
nice
to OKC and made them their team that
playoff
supposed
team.
to
They
made them a
wasn't
playoff team.
They was
and
supposed to be rebuilding.
Not only that, they went 7 with James Harden in the playoffs.
Check this out. I remember when Rondo stole on Chris Paul.
See,
I'm just talking. No disrespect. I got y'all. No disrespect. No disrespect. No
we
respect.
can't
No
even
respect.
have Chris Paul on the show now.
We can still have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking a little shit. That's all. I'm sorry. My bad. No disrespect. Chris Paul. Rondo. I go with Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Oh, Chris Paul.
I'm still
Because I like to
Take
say.
Rondo. Hey, on a bad note, I don't think Rondo.
I'm still
Yeah.
On a bad
and
note.
that's coming from a Laker.
Kid or Westbrook?
Westbrook.
Jason
That was
Kidd.
fast, Avery.
Jason Kidd.
You don't like Jason Kidd, I see, because you with Kyrie too. You don't like Jason Kidd, do you?
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd not a score. He don't like him.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
All Jason Kidd can
Jason
do is
Kidd.
rebound and play make. That's it.
I'm going Westbrook.
You going Westbrook, brother? And y'all saying Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd.
I had to go Westbrook. My dang, so that's a 2-2. I'm sorry. Westbrook can do everything Kidd can do and score.
Come on.
Can he play defense like he?
Yes. No. He can play defense.
Exactly.
He can play defense.
But can he get what you want to do?
He can rebound just as good, even better probably. He probably I say playmaking is kind of not. It's not that tip tap, but he can do playmaking.
He's a better scorer. He can better score than Jason Kidd. But
And he had the athleticism. Jason Kidd didn't have that.
so you think
Jason Kidd was
it don't take nothing for him to
Some
grab the
players
board
don't
and
need
take it down and
athleticism.
dish that bitch.
All I'm saying is Jason Kidd take the board, run down there. He's a threat as a playmaker. Russell Westbrook get the rebound, run. He's a threat as a playmaker and a slasher.
Oh yeah, playmaking out of bounds too.
See, there you go.
There you go, turn it over or take a bad shot. You know how Westbrook
You know what I'm gonna do though?
He's doing well.
I'm taking Jason
Some
Kidd
players
on
just
that.
don't need athleticism. And Nikola Jokic might finally be one of the best.
Luka too. Luka too.
But
Luka
guess
too.
what? Guess what though? If he had athleticism, guess who he would be? Hakeem. Oh, you see?
He'll be better. If talking about Jokic. If Jokic had Hakeem, he'd be
better Hakeem. Yeah, he'd be better.
Man,
Because
he'll
Hakeem
smoke
didn't have the playmaking.
He'll smoke Hakeem.
But Jokic got the footwork.
Hakeem
If he was
him
a
too, though.
No, he wouldn't.
Shit.
No, he wouldn't. If he had Hakeem athleticism,
Oh, if he had Hakeem athleticism, I thought you were talking about like right now.
bruh.
so we gonna keep.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I believe that Jokic Nuggets could probably beat Hakeem Rockets.
You might have a case for that.
I mean, yeah. The Rockets team is
the Rockets team really
the Rockets team was I think it was voted. I'm gonna look it up though, but I think it was voted as the weakest team to win the championship because he didn't have nobody for real. Just
Bro, that team would have got smoked out there with
I think he had Otis Thorpe, he had Rodney
McCray,
McCray.
Kenneth Smith out there with them bad knees.
Jordan Maxwell, Robert Horry.
Right. He didn't have shit.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Drew. If all you gotta do is just get Vernon Maxwell mad, Drew. But you don't want to get Vernon Maxwell mad because he might go out there and punch Aaron Gordon or something like that. But yeah, I can make a case about Jokic Nuggets could beat Hakeem Rockets, Drew. Both championship years. Both championship years.
We only got 2 more rounds, y'all. You got Jerry West or Jason Kidd.
Shit.
I'm taking Jason Kidd again.
Jason Kidd.
I'm taking Jason Kidd again.
Oh, now you want to take Jason Kidd?
I want a Jerry West.
Why you want to get Jerry
Because
West?
he don't want to be seen as the They a plumber. No, you take it, kid. Come on, that's all the way through. Talking about some Jerry West. You ain't want Jerry West to go that far. No, man.
He ain't got no respect for him.
He got no respect for him. He just tried to. They both be trying.
So how many finals did Jerry West go to?
11.
How many did he win? What, 2?
1.
1 out of 11.
1 out of 11.
Kid went.
That's why records don't matter.
I mean, it really don't matter for Kid, because how many Kid went to? He went to like 4.
He went 3. He 2 with the Nets, 1 with the Mavericks. And he
So it was on 3. I thought.
What else he went with?
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I was like, he
They
ain't go to New York.
He had a potential can to go with New York, but Amari broke his hand in that series.
Yeah.
He was.
Second one is Tony Parker and Chris Paul.
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker. Chris Paul, Finals MVP.
I'm taking Tony. I'm taking Tony. The only reason why I'm taking Tony is because Tony never really got hurt in big moments, dude. When Chris Paul make it to the big moment, his hamstring, knee hurting, you know what I'm saying? His finger hurting or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't going to say all that, but I was finna say, like, Tony Parker
That's not disrespect. That's happened in his history, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Tony Parker is a definition of literally, he would carry you there.
I mean, Tony Parker had his time, he didn't have,
Yeah.
some breakdowns out there.
I'm gonna let you have it, but yeah.
You'll say Chris Paul.
Oh, definitely.
Chris
Paul is a top 10 point guard. Tony Parker is not.
What we talking about? Valuable as a player, or we talking about
as a player? His career, his accolades, everything.
Has Chris Paul
put Chris Paul on there? Put Chris Paul on the Spurs. They do the same thing. They do the same thing. He wouldn't have had the green light over there. Chris Paul was top 3. Chris Paul was top 3 MVP. He don't need the green light. He was an 18 point scorer. He went down to 18.
That's when he went over there with New Orleans.
But when he was with New Orleans, he was a 25 point scorer.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. He could do both. Tony never been no 25 point scorer. Tony ain't never 20. Chris Paul can lower his stuff to 18 and 10 and still make the team better.
Who got better playoff numbers?
Yeah. I mean, of course he gonna have better playoff numbers. He had a dude named Tim Duncan next to him the whole time.
You think 10 was the driving force, but he needed Tony too. Tony became MVP.
No, he didn't. Chris Paul could have went over there. He would have did the same thing. He could have went to Tracy McGrady and did the same thing with Orlando Magic.
I mean, Chris Paul has had a lot of help. Chris. Everywhere he went, he's had help.
Blake Griffin got hurt. What help he had? What help he had? To my James Harden.
He had James. He had Blake. He had Devin Booker. He had KD. So you tell me all these people. Now you got women. So you tell me.
Oh, y'all. Oh no!
So how much help does he had, you? New Orleans, he had a squad. He had David. He had David West.
This man ain't had
He had a young Tyson Chandler. He left there, went to the Clippers over there where he had Jamal. He had all these other people now. Jamal, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. He left there.
You talking about the most elite role players? He talking about no superstars on that team.
They was all
superstars.
So Blake was all NBA. So Blake won all NBA.
Blake was getting hurt. He was getting knocked out the playoffs because they were getting hurt. Back and forth.
Who got hurt the most?
Blake got hurt his first goddamn year.
I mean, Chris Paul went over there when they played together. Who got hurt the most? Chris Paul. No, Chris Paul got hurt the most.
Okay.
He a great point guard. He didn't have nobody.
Other than Blake Griffin, he didn't have.
Changed my mind to Chris Paul.
Other than Blake Griffin, that man didn't have nobody.
Mine's still TP.
Everybody changed Henry, man.
All I'm saying is Tony Parker would not have the career. Tony Parker would not have the career he have now if he didn't have Tim Duncan. Chris Paul has his career regardless. Because he made his career.
So you think
he's the reason he's a 6-time steel champ?
Because what happened?
You think Chris Paul, if he was stayed over in New Orleans, he would have been a 6-time steel champ, but he didn't have to get nobody else.
He was like a 3-time steel champ there, boss. He did 3 of them.
So why he didn't stay over there with Lakers?
Because what?
Why he didn't stay over there with the Hornets?
They traded him. What you mean?
I'm asking you, Drew.
Why would he can't stay if he getting traded, boss?
Why did they trade him? Because he wanted out.
He wanted out. Losing.
Yeah.
Not because he wanted out, because they was losing, and nobody was the owner of the Hornets, my guy.
Why was he losing?
Because he ain't had no team around him. He had an old ass Peyton Stojakovic.
He was hurt over there.
No, he was not.
He had David West over there.
David West is most a 17-point scorer. He was not a. You act like David West was out there doing Blake Griffin. David West is less than Blake Griffin.
Well, you disrespecting David West now. So you don't think David? You don't think
say what you think? How many All Stars you think David got? No, since
what is all?
Oh no, how many All NBA? How if you say he that good? Tell me what
David West was. I'm talking about he wasn't a bad. He was one of the top power forwards back in the time.
What you mean by top though? Like he won top 5? You needed a top 5 nigga back then. Paul Gasol.
When was Paul Gasol top 5? He was better. He was better than Zebo. Was he better than Zebo? Paul Gasol was better than Zebo. What is we talking about? He was better than Zebo. He was better than Rasheed Wallace. Yes. He was better than all them niggas.
Yes. Paul Gasol was running Memphis. Yeah. Running Vancouver. Zebo wasn't doing nothing then.
So Zebo.
Go look at his years in Portland. Nothing. Him and Jermaine O'Neal. That's nothing. And then you talking about Dave Robinson. Dave Robinson had the best years with Chris Paul in New Orleans, and then after that, all his points and stuff started dripping down. Because guess what? He stopped playing with Chris Paul, who was giving him the ball.
Because He's not stopped playing with Chris Paul.
Why he stopped being? Well, after Chris Paul left in 2010, why he stopped being an All-Star, and why his numbers
he went to the Pacers.
He on the pace. He was still giving you 17 and 7. Why he couldn't be an All-Star?
But I'm just saying
because nobody was giving him the ball. He couldn't space
17-7 was not gonna get you where you need to be. Was he better than KG? No, he wasn't gonna get no All-Star vote.
That's my point that he was not a top. He was not a top power forward. That was my whole point.
That's not being a top power forward. If you just
he's not over. He's not over KG. He's not over Dirk. He's not over Paul Gasol. He's not over Zebo. He's not over Tim Duncan. So where is you putting David West at when it comes to these power forwards in the time where he was there?
I'm talking about David West. Talking about David West versus Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin is better, boss.
Is that a discussion?
Yes, David West is a 2-time All-Star. That's it. Blake Griffin is out here All NBA. All NBA.
What I'm saying is
6-time All-Star, 5 All NBA. And this man has gave you more than 20 without.
I'm not.
Come on, man. He didn't gave you 25, 6, and 7 before. This man Blake Griffin gave you 25, 6, and 7. You talking about some David West?
But David West was down there with Chris Paul. He was a good power forward. I'm not saying he was top 5.
So how you expect him to win is with my question. If you agreeing that he was not a top power forward, how the heck did you expect Chris Paul to win?
How much did Chris Paul win over there with Blake Griffin, Jill? Since y'all said that
he was getting hurt, boss. If you want,
he would never make it to the Eastern Conference. When man, he just
not Tim Duncan them out the doggone playoffs with a bad hamstring. The only reason.
And what happened? It took everything for that man to beat that man. Tony Parker was getting that man working that series.
He got two. And that was when Chris Paul was with him. Tony Parker after that. That was his early. He was 24 years old. He didn't do nothing after that.
Check this out.
You know why? Because Chris Paul was the one making him good.
Check this out. Tony Parker was giving Chris Paul work. That's why they won 7 games over there in that series, between the Clippers and Spurs.
Who won?
He
made the shot over Tim Duncan? Who made the shot over to Duncan?
Chris Paul.
That was his championship. Tim them
and Tony would never been there without Tim Duncan. Tony would never been there without Tim Duncan. Put Tony over there on the Magic or something. He's not going to the finals, brother man.
I agree with this.
All right then. Chris Paul whole career is all Chris Paul. It ain't all he was playing off.
That's not true.
Who was he playing off of?
No, that's not true.
Who was he playing off of?
Playing off them young niggas over there. Devin Booker.
You talking about when he was 30. That man was outside of his prime when he got the Devin Booker now.
Devin Booker now.
He was out of his prime when he got the Devin Booker now, boss.
What's wrong with him?
What you mean? He was out of his prime. He's 35.
That's still in his prime.
That is not in your prime. Stop.
LeBron in his prime. LeBron in his prime at 35. No, 35 was
LeBron ain't been in his prime in 10 years, boss. He ain't been in his prime in 10 years.
But y'all say
in his prime, he would have been an MVP. He'll be MVP. That's prime.
LeBron
He
prime
was in prime. In
MVP.
prime. 35-year-old LeBron was in MVP status.
No, he was not.
LeBron
So
prime he was 18 through like 23, 25.
That's not true.
No,
That's not
18
true.
to 26, 28, 29.
18 to 39 was that man prime, and I'm not gonna tell y'all why, but we all know why.
If you saying 39,
He
is that man
doing
prime.
stuff that other people ain't done at that.
Nobody
age,
gonna
but-
be able to do it no more. Nobody gonna be able to do it.
That still ain't
You
in his
can-
prime.
Hey,
That don't make it his prime.
Hey,
Don't make
check
it
this out,
prime.
Avery. This man is 6'8", 290 coming down with a 4 flat.
Yeah,
It's nothing that you can do.
I get that.
It's nothing you can
I
do.
get that.
That
That
don't
don't
mean that's
make it
his
his
prime.
prime though. That don't
He's
mean
been like that his whole career.
That don't make it his
Yeah.
prime.
Like
KD,
you said,
so KD still in his prime because he still
18
can do the
through
same
28.
moves. KD not in his prime no more, boss. 'cause
So where was KD prime when he won the MVP or before?
yes, that's his prime. Your peak.
Yes.
That's your peak.
He only got one.
That's fine.
And that's
all
fine.
it is.
So Golden State won his peak. He was getting older at that point.
Yes, Golden State. Hell no, Golden State wasn't his peak.
So-
So that little bit.
Okay. So what do y'all classify as peak? Do y'all classify between 21 to probably 29?
I feel like
is
Golden State was
is
his
a peak, or do y'all consider
It's wherever you get to your best. Where you get to your best state, you get to the point where you develop and you get to your best state, and that's when people start to put you in MVP conversation. Luka into his prime way earlier than Dame Lillard into his prime. That's what I'm saying. But everybody has a prime, and that's where you get to your peak. And when you at your peak, you start to see declines between people.
Yes,
They stop
yes.
being in so many All NBA. They
When
stop
they
being.
start-
They
when
start to break down even injury wise.
when them boys out there giving you the middle school dunks? You know what I'm saying? Like your arm barely getting over the rim, Jude. That's how I know it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Henry know what I'm
LeBron
talking
is
about.
barely doing that. He barely getting over the rim. They tried to throw him an alley, and he caught that mud and slipped.
Yeah, when he go out
That
there
is
and
not prime.
he get juiced up.
Oh, he did windmill, dude.
Talking about some
Yeah,
guy dog on
yeah.
Tony Parker. Tony Parker, dude. Tony Parker even got some defensive team. You talking about all nine all defensive dude with the most in point guards out of point guards in the 6-time tier champ. You talking about some Tony Parker? Y'all crazy. Y'all do your thing though. The Tony Parker and Jason Kidd. The Tony Parker.
No, you could have went with Chris Paul.
Nah, I was the only one that said Chris Paul. That was 3-1.
We just saying just
Y'all disrespectful.
I mean, man, he'll be alright.
Y'all put a Negro that only
He
can
gonna
score versus a Hall of Fame. Tony Parker not even in your top 10, and you gonna put this man over Chris Paul. And I bet you can't put 10 people over Chris Paul without bullshitting. You can't put 10 people over Chris Paul. You put 10 over Tony.
I mean, you can put the whole 50 over Tony if you want to be technical.
Exactly.
But I'm just
Including
saying.
Chris Paul.
I mean, he can be up there, but you gotta take away what Tony did. Now Tony was out there giving Chris Paul burgers too, man.
And giving his teammates girlfriends.
Well, there you go.
Also, he give that Chris Paul work. Of course, I can give Chris Paul work too. When I got a doggone, I got two big men back there that can block shots. They can block shots. I got
Y'all talking about me.
I got
Y'all
two big
talking
men
about
that
me.
can make me block shots. Of course, I can do some work. I can do all types of work. But I get you.
Let it be known that we do not condone cheating in any kind.
Tony Parker cheated. I don't care if I get on.
I don't want to get canceled.
We're not gonna go into that. We're just gonna
Tony
keep it.
Parker a kid. That's the
I mean, you gotta think about it now. If we talking about
Tony
what
Parker,
Chris just said,
I wish I would.
both of them.
Thank you, Harry.
Both
Thank
of
you,
them.
Harry.
I know.
Thank you, Harry.
No.
Thank you, Harry.
No,
Man.
no,
You're not
no.
finna tell me Tony Parker finna be the best player coming out this doggone bracket.
I mean, that's because you put him in.
No, y'all
You put
did.
him in
Y'all
there.
the one that put
You
that man.
agree- you
Y'all
agree
put
with it, though?
Yes, for Penny. I ain't agree nowhere past that. For Penny, yes.
Yes, because Penny was okay.
Exactly. But
He
when
was
we got
okay.
to Chris
He was-
Paul, I was like, y'all disrespectful.
How we disrespecting Chris Paul, Jude? when
Tony
we know
Parker
what-
ain't
hamstring
did
man.
nothing outside of Tim Duncan.
Bro, so you make it seem like that he wasn't no.
Tony Parker was he not 6-time All-Star, 4 All-NBA. That's it.
I mean, what you expect
Look
from
at
him?
look at this resume. Look at that resume.
Look
Look at it.
Look at
12-time All-Star, assist
season number.
He is a good playoff player. You know, like
regular
he
season number.
Boss. He
does.
Yeah, good playoff.
Every playoff season, every playoff season.
So what would you bring that up for?
Because I'm telling you, talking about regular season.
His first playoff year, he averaged 24 and 11 assists with 2 steals.
And how far they got him?
With that,
how far they got him, Chris?
He ain't got no team. He had Tim Duncan with him.
They get him?
He played 12 games, so he got to at least the second round.
What happened to him?
Who happened to Tim Duncan?
Who had played? Go look at what Tony had in that series. Go look at what motherfucking Tony had in that series.
They played against the Spurs.
Yes, go see what
and guess how many games they went? 7.
Okay. See how
I wonder who was spazzing. Oh, look like Chris Paul. Chris Paul had a 30-point game, a 35-point game, a 23. I don't see Tony's name up here.
He ain't even looked at it.
I'm gonna tell you.
He ain't looked at it.
How much you think Tony average? How much you think Tony average?
Probably like 15.
He averaged 19 and 5.
So that 19 and 5 was not impactful. That man out there jacking up shots that he know he can't.
Chris Paul,
that was a lot back then.
19 and 5. Chris Paul is averaging 24-10 with 3 steals.
He wasn't doing shit out there. That was
he wasn't doing that, but you just said you see that. You see that? That's bias right there. That's bias.
No.
So 19 points. And he 19 points, so only 5 assists.
He was balling.
That's better than him giving you 24-10 with 3 steals.
How many of them were free throws? A lot of them.
Let's see.
A lot of them was free throws.
Bet you a lot of them.
For one thing, that's what you want your superstar. That's what you want your superstar to do is get free throws. That's the one thing you want them to do.
I guarantee you.
Listen to this.
If Tony's so sorry, why Tony got 19 and 5?
Who won that series?
19 and 5.
Tony is guarding him and he still got 24 and 10. So what Tony doing?
He gave up 19 and 5.
And he gave up 24 and he did worse.
You just said that this man is an all-world defender, and which I'm not taking away from him.
He giving you 3 steals.
those may not be steals off Tony. They may be passing steal. Passing lanes.
Tony had 18. Tony had a total of 22 turnovers in that series.
How many Chris Paul had?
Chris Paul had 16.
So, who won?
Oh my God!
19 and 5.
Chris Paul was doing. Chris Paul was doing that man.
Like Chris say all the time. He's primary playmaker. So that means that we can give
Tony Parker is primary playmaker.
Okay then, so he can give up those turnovers, right?
No, not if you giving it by steals. No.
So you tell me,
do you know he
get 22 turnovers?
No, it's not. But I bet a lot of them are.
Exactly.
I bet you find that he wasn't getting the ball off that man like that.
A lot. If he averaged 19 and 5 against that man,
all defensive team, you trying to disrespect this man defense? Because
I'm not disrespecting man.
He averaged 19.
I'm not.
Chris Paul averaged 24 and 10. Almost 11. I'm really being.
Those are regular season stats.
This is playoff numbers.
Regular season stats. You keep talking. So, do they give an all defensive team for the playoff? No, they do not. So he just said that they was all defense. They was all 9 times defensive team. I'm talking about the playoff number. It don't matter, Jude. Yes, he gave you 24, 10, and 3 steals. Tony Parker still gave his man 19 and 5. So it don't matter. So that 19 and 5 after that series or whatever, Tony Parker had to have over 25 to match that 19 and 9. He didn't just get just 19. I'm not even 19
understanding what's the point he's trying to make.
My point is
he's trying to make it seem like 19 is better than 24. That's what he's trying to do.
No, I'm saying
19 and 5. Bro,
he basically said,
I understand what you're saying.
Only 5-point difference,
Bro, no, it ain't just a 5-point difference. It's a 5-point difference in points. It's a double point in assists. That nigga got 5.7. That nigga got 10.7. He doubled his assists. And then Tony Parker steals his 0.7 that playoff. He had 2.8. That nigga had 3 steals to his 0.7. That is not just 4 points. He did way more than that. He was leading in 3 fucking goddamn categories while Tony was only scoring. And he wasn't even the best scorer in that damn series. It was Ginobili, who was averaging 21 and 6. His number's better than Tony's. And he on the team with him. Oh, stop that.
Stop that.
That's not that's
man.
factual.
Oh my Lord.
I mean,
I'm looking at it. It's very accurate. I'm looking at it.
This is
Ginobili had a better playoff series than him.
and then
let's be also real. We went back to free throw attempt. Yes, Chris Paul had 42, but guess who had 40? Tim Duncan. And guess who had 35 right behind him? Tony Parker. So that mean, so I don't want to hear nothing about free throws. That man had a better series. The only reason they won is because that man had Tim Duncan and goddamn Ginobili behind him. And they went 7. That man had nobody but David West, who was giving him 20. And that was it. 20. So Jakovic, who was supposed to be their third best player, 12 fucking points. But you got 3 guys up here that's giving you at least 16 points. And then Tim Duncan, 16, 13, and 2 blocks. He is out there spazzing.
So we taking in consideration about now we're bringing the teams into play and say who's better team. All I'm saying is I'm not taking away from Chris Paul what he's doing, but I'm saying that you cannot just discredit that Tony was not a factor out there.
Nobody said that. What I said was he's not the best player on his team. He's not the.
Who said that he was the best player?
My whole argument for the Tony Parker Chris Paul thing, I'm gonna say it one more time, is the fact that Chris Paul made his career. Tony Parker's career is based off Tim Duncan because he didn't do nothing without that man. Chris Paul has went to teams and made them better. Yes, Tony Parker didn't do nothing until he went to Charlotte, but I'm not counting that because I don't count that Charlotte bullshit. He didn't go nowhere, but Chris Paul made everywhere he went to a better fucking position. The Clippers weren't shit. He went to the Clippers and made them a playoff team for the next 4-5 years. Oh man, we ain't finna talk about what happened because if he had Tim Duncan, he would have had a ring. That's all I'm saying. Because Tony Parker couldn't did the same. He wouldn't took no Blake Griffin, no DeAndre Ray nowhere.
I agree.
Thank you. That's my whole point. That's my whole. Switch both of them. They got a totally 2 different careers. That's all. That's my whole point. If you can argue that Tony Parker would have a better career on the Hornets, hey, then we agree to disagree. But you're not finna tell me that man would have took David West to the playoffs. Page and Sol Jakovic to the playoffs. Oh no.
So you just disrespecting David West?
Answer my question then. Is he going to take them to the playoffs? Is he taking them to the playoffs?
He's not.
Thank you. No. That ain't no disrespect. That's facts.
Are you sure that Chris Paul
answer the question?
Chris,
he made it to the playoffs.
He make it, but what happened in the playoffs?
That ain't
no. But you talk about Tony Parker. Tony Parker has lasted these games. No matter if he's there,
so you blame the man for being injury prone.
He's always injury prone.
So that's a problem.
Yes, that's a big problem.
That is not a problem. That's not nothing against him.
Check this out. Hey, if you can give me
his favorite player with Kyrie. I ain't one of his favorite players. Kyrie, that man get injured all the time in the playoffs, but we don't discredit him.
You discredit him.
No, I do all.
You don't never talk about.
Let's move on to the NFL because he feels all lying now.
No,
I'm not discrediting him for the playoff numbers at all.
I lie.
Thank you.
No, bro. No.
Well, tell me one thing I said about Kyrie playoffs. Tell me one thing I said about Kyrie playoffs.
He couldn't do it by himself.
Is that true or is that me talking shit? Because have we seen it? Have we seen it? Yes or no?
Have we seen it?
Yes or no? Have we seen him win in the playoff by himself?
He got the Celtics there.
When he just said about Chris Paul, what did they do when they got there? At least he didn't get injured. What could Kyrie do? He just shit the bed.
No, he got hurt.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
Like, check this out. Every time Chris Paul, we believe in Chris Paul. It's always a hamstring.
Further than Kyrie by himself.
Has Tony Parker ever had a hamstring in the playoffs?
By himself.
Has Tony Parker's a final MVP. Where's Chris Paul final MVP?
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Without Tim, he wouldn't be no finals anything.
So, but he was still the finals MVP.
So, but Chris Paul made it to the again. You can't name 10 niggas over Chris Paul.
Who was he running with?
Avery, like I said, he
top 5. I'm not.
He can't name 10 guys over Chris Paul.
I'm talking about.
He can't name 10 guys over Chris Paul.
I can name 10 over his head.
Name 10.
I can name 10
right now. Give me 10. No, don't laugh. Give me 10.
How about 6 and a half?
No, give me 10.
How about
give me 10?
Chris Paul.
Yes, give me 10.
So Magic don't count.
Magic, Magic Curry, Isaiah Oxford, go put them out the way. Yeah. You can put him out the way.
Yes. I
Come on. Now give me 5 more.
So we said Magic, Zeke.
2.
Steph, Zeke, Oscar,
and Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. John Stockton can go over his ass.
Okay.
John Collins can go over his ass. John Stockton can go over his ass. If you really want to be technical, Gary Payton can go over his ass. Gary Payton can go over his ass. Check this out. Gary Payton went to a finals. Gary Payton.
Chris Paul went to a finals. Man, what are you talking about? He went to the finals with the Suns.
So yeah, that don't count.
How that don't count? You just see. Once again, name 5. Stop bullshitting. Give me 10.
I can't give you 10.
Exactly. Now give me 10 over Tony. I can give you 15.
I can give you 20 over
Exactly. So let's stop this argument. But you just talk. Oh man, we ain't discredit Tony. All we saying is Chris Paul is better. That's all we saying. The only reason he ain't got the damn finals like he do is because he didn't have a damn Tim Duncan behind it. That's not disrespectful. That's facts. That's facts, brother.
You think he gonna show up in the finals?
What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's hypotheticals. I don't know, but he is a good playoff player. Is he not? Because he got his team past a lot of shit. Yes, he got injury prone, but that does not make him a bad playoff player because he's injury prone.
I didn't say he was a bad player.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Compare him to Tony and his resume.
He has a better everything that Tony did. He has done better except the fucking finals. And the only reason he ain't got that, because once again I'm gonna say he didn't have a Hall of Fame #1 power forward in the history of the NBA next to him.
It was Tim Duncan's team though.
That's the point. Every team that Chris Paul been on besides the damn Rockets has been Chris Paul's team.
When was the Rockets Chris Paul team?
I say besides the Rockets. The Hornets was Chris Paul's team. The Clippers became Chris Paul's team. The OKC Thunder was Chris Paul's team. The Suns, I give you Devin Booker, but Chris Paul, the reason, once again, another fact that he goes to a team and make them better. He went to that team that never seen the playoffs and put them to the finals. Tony wouldn't do that. Tony can't do that.
I know he can't.
All right, then. That's my whole point. Tony can't do what Chris Paul does. He got his luxury from being a 2A.
I got another question, Chris. So since you said that I want to bring up that Suns team, did I get you on record saying that Devin Booker is a #2 option?
No, he's not.
Oh man, you still ain't gonna give it to me.
No, I'm not. That's one option. I'm not finna put those two options to
Chris Paul and Jason Kidd.
No, Jason Kidd. No. Y'all said Tony over Chris Paul. Y'all disrespectful. Let that be known on the podcast that they think Tony Parker.
Either way it go with Chris Paul, or if it was Chris Paul or Tony Parker, Jason Kidd gonna be #1 for me.
Jason Kidd would, Jason Kidd gonna be #1.
Hands down, Jude. Hands down, #1, Jude. Because
Tony goddamn Parker.
Yeah, Jude. They just don't. You know, it's a lot of disrespect.
Ginobili better than Tony.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I just had to send a shout out to Tony. Look, the shit that I've seen Tony do. Excuse my language. Stuff I've seen Tony do. He been straight. We respect.
Best point guards in the league. You over Steve Francis and Brad Davis and Andre Miller and Sean Livingston and Rondo. You over Rondo.
Who's over Rondo?
Tony. You put Rondo over Tony?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, I put Rondo.
Oh! Hey, we gotta move on to the NFL.
No, you didn't.
So Rondo. And then you said Sean Livingston. So you really put Sean Livingston for real?
Hell, you trolling at this point.
You know I am. I'm on fire today, baby. Hell, you ain't even saying you over there eating crackers and shit. So hey, me and Chris having a discussion. You done went over there and went outside and came back.
Rondo.
So Rondo trade. Go ahead, say it. I gotta ask you a question, Henry. So
he put Rondo over Tony Parker.
So what do you put
Tony Parker?
Let me do that.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Just like Tony Parker had Tim Duncan, Rondo had the big three. Right?
No. I'm with you now, but don't disrespect my boy now. Don't do it now. Just
Let him keep going.
You see, just like Tony Parker had Tim Duncan, Rondo had the big three.
Yeah, deal. Yeah.
Now, after the big three, spurts here and there, and just
he
helped the Lakers get a championship.
So he went straight down rock bottom.
No.
He helped the Lakers get a championship.
I got a question for you, and Jerry Stackhouse or Manu Ginobili?
Manu Ginobili, that's not even a discussion.
I thought you said that. Thought you said he averaged 30 in the season
once. But
you said that was the greatest feat ever.
Hell,
Come on with it now.
Hell with that L.
No, I just need to know what about you, Chris, man? Jerry Stackhouse or Mondo Ginobili?
Take it to know.
What about Steven Jackson and Jerry
Give
Stackhouse?
me Jerry.
Jerry Stackhouse over Steven Jackson?
Give me Jerry.
Yes, Jerry.
You know Jerry Stackhouse is our defensive coach, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I throw him out there. You know who else over there? Michael Finley. Another person here don't have no respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody
I
can.
fucks with Michael
No,
Finley.
you don't. Stop lying.
Not lying.
Stop
He ain't never talked about Michael Finley,
no.
Jim.
Fucks with Michael Finley.
Shut up. You shut it up now.
He was better with the Spurs than the Mavericks.
All right, let's
That's not
get
true.
with these playoffs.
That's not true. That's not true. Jim.
let's get to these playoffs. This man be tripping. All right, so
I'm trolling Dallas. Cause y'all
So
didn't make him a champion.
we
Same
gonna
team y'all did.
we gonna go with we gonna start talk about. We gonna try to make it a little quick, you know, but we gonna just talk about every round. Just talk about how some of these guys did. I want to go with the AFC first. We're gonna go with the first round. The Texans and the Chargers. Remember now, the Texans beat them 32-12. That boy Justin Herbert threw 4 interceptions. McConkey had a nice game. 7 wrecks. 197 yards. It was pretty.
That's
good,
your
pretty
franchise quarterback, San Diego.
I mean, bro,
That's your franchise quarterback.
I mean,
That's the one you gave the money to.
how many did that
That's
cost?
another Daniel Jones situation.
That's not true, bro. You're so disrespectful. So you gonna put Josh Herbert and Daniel Jones same situation? That's
Might
not
as
true.
well.
Bro, they made it further than what people even expected them to go. They didn't even think the Chargers gonna make the playoff.
It's the same dude that choked with a 3-4 touchdown lead like 2 years ago.
Did he win a national championship before he left Michigan?
Justin Herbert didn't go to Michigan.
No, I'm not talking about Justin. I'm talking about their coach.
Harbaugh?
Yes.
Yeah. He did.
So he know what he doing. He got a good coach. They got a good.
This ain't college, and you know that.
And you know that.
This ain't college.
I know that.
Ask Saban.
Yeah.
Ask Nick Saban.
I mean, they just knew he was.
He pretty decent though. For
They,
the first
I mean, for I'm just talking about just the coach.
first year.
He did all right, man. I just
He got see this the
I wish
first
he
year he
would've-
got all them old players off the Chargers. You like, you know them old receivers, the old safety one that was breaking down the franchise. And they trying to
Don't
get
they still
something.
got Keelan Mack over there?
yeah. Khalil
Yeah,
Mack had 2 sacks.
Khalil Mack still playing at a high level. Khalil Mack still playing at a high level.
He was
And,
there.
He a free agent this year. Maybe the Cowboys can pick him up. Maybe they get a
Joey
smart
Bosa.
linebacker.
Yeah. Joe Bosa also had to take that game. He also had to take.
Yeah, Joey really ain't did. He alright, but
Yeah,
he ain't
it's
really
just-
just. He really ain't. He
I
really
think they
mid
just ain't. They
compared
really
to,
just ain't pick up on their run game for real. That run game from the Texas. I wish they would have had some type of
I
pass
mean,
rusher. for
Joey
real.
Bosa ain't nothing like his brother Nick.
lot of them
You know
guys
what I'm
ain't.
saying? Them boys.
Joe Mixon is a beast, though.
Yeah, I fuck. Damn, my bad.
Is he-
I
is-
love Joe Mixon.
He played for the Texans, don't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't he used to play for the Bengals? That was the Bengals running
they
back.
lost
Okay.
him.
They changed.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he got good. He just, you know, that team ain't what I told y'all that what they gonna be. I told you the Texans, you know.
And the Chargers.
But to be fair, the Texans did have a lot of key injuries though. So
Yeah, they won that.
really couldn't just see their full potential this whole season.
Nick. Oh, go ahead.
No, we can go to that game. Please, let's start with that game. Too. Let's go to
Next
that.
game of the first round of the playoffs was the Steelers Ravens.
We knew that first of all with the Steelers. I know you're a Steelers fan. No, you're not a Steelers fan. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with the Steelers. Steelers. Mike Tomlin had no control over their team. He got Joy Pickens. He don't give a damn where he the blocker out there. We don't even know if he gonna be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Other teammates out there playing. Russell trying to look for the man. They still ain't played Justin Fields. It really debacle over there. The only thing that's really solid over there is maybe they defense.
They
That's
did
all-
play Justin Fields. Hell, we beat him when Justin Fields was on
And
the
I called it.
I
I
ain't
kind
blaming
of called
them.
it the whole season.
They ain't
bro.
played in the playoff though.
Here we go.
They
He
ain't played.
had to bring him
Steelers
up. He had to
Were
bring him up.
questionable the whole
He
season.
had to bring him up, Drew.
I never was sold on the Steelers, bro, because the beginning of the season they came out, bro. I mean, they kicked all those field goals, but they still couldn't score the ball, even with Russell Wilson in. And it's
absolutely.
like, bro, what are you gonna do? And then it's like the Steelers always have problems with their wide receivers, bro.
Yeah,
They have a wide receiver problem over there.
yeah, all the time. It don't matter.
All the time, no matter from
AB, Juju had a
Juju
problem.
Smith, Juju, man. Now it's
George
George
Pickens.
Pickens. So it's like now, bro. It's like I don't know what's going on with the receiving room, or is it just the offensive? I don't know, bro. But they got wide receiver problems over there. Bad.
They do. Absolutely, they do.
What y'all think they should do then? Y'all think they should just blow it all up?
Yeah, blow it all up. They need to get rid of. They need really.
You think they need to get rid of Mike Tomlin?
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
Because
You bet not.
Like, I'm gonna tell you like this. He can get y'all to the dance. But when the rubber meets the road, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for playoff time, the man ain't been out the first round in 9 years, quick.
Yeah.
He ain't been out the, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do? You glad that it's just like over there with y'all, dog. If y'all had a winning record coach, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go 8-9 or 10 and such every year. Y'all make it to the wild card, and then y'all flail out every year.
I mean,
It's basically what
he
they
turned
doing
into
now.
Doc Rivers.
It's basically what y'all are, bro.
So you turned into Doc Rivers.
Yeah, I think they should just go ahead and blow it up. I don't think they should fire Mike Tomlin. I think they just should just try to make the. I think they're just trying to let go of some players. Cam Hayward. And
Yeah, they got a lot of old niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
over
Those
there,
guys
too.
still they gonna play their ball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
To me-
Minka Fitzpatrick.
All them jokers old you. All them jokers old you.
I feel like
And
Mike.
to me, I don't think they sold on their quarterback. They not sold on Russell Wilson. They not sold with him.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't
And
think
it's
they
like
need to be.
they don't. I don't know what direction they gonna go into, because they like, well, if they put Justin Fields out there, how much better do you think Justin Fields is?
I mean, we got to be real, Jew. We got another person we got to put in. The Steelers are all in this problem because if they would have never, if they would have got out Big Ben at an earlier time than what they did. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really the Steelers. Like, that's prime example with Mike Tomlin.
They
They don't have that
They
many.
held on to Big Ben for dear life.
Hey, dog, tell him.
They hold on to coaches for like.
Hey, dog, tell him to go back and get Cordell Stewart, Jew.
They had about 3 head coaches.
They go get Cordell Stewart, Jew.
Hey, Cordell Stewart used to snap the ball, throw it, and catch it himself. Boy played every position.
What you got for it, Chris?
Next game we have, it was the Broncos Bills game, which the Broncos lost 7-31. I know it ain't
It's
really
much
much to
too.
say. Josh Allen had a wonderful game. James Cook, they couldn't stop the run. James Cook 120 yards for 23 carries, a touchdown. Josh Allen 20 for 26, 261 total passing yard, 2 touchdowns. He evened it out with everybody with their targets and their yards. Curtis Samuel 368.
Everything was open. Everything was open except for Patrick Surtain's side.
Yeah.
I mean, but you gotta think about it, bro. I still give in this game. I was glad to see the Broncos at least got some. I can understand what Sean Payton was coming up to make that big move, because they do got, like, if they can keep this man going. Bo Nix is a good quarterback because he an older quarterback that can work with Sean Payton. You know, Sean Payton don't even want somebody that have
The Broncos on the way up.
Yeah.
On the way up.
They just need to fix that offense. They need the
Because
offense.
John Elway is an owner that lets his coach. See, now, he ain't no owner. He was the GM.
Yeah.
Let's they coach.
Let that coach.
I mean, Jerry let them folks coach over there, man. How you like Matt Shot,
Like a poodle breed.
I mean, Hendo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It ain't gonna get no worse. It ain't gonna get no better for y'all, dude. Y'all got a linebacker that y'all trying to sign over $100 million. Y'all shouldn't give him that money. Y'all got a corner that making $96 million over there. Y'all don't need him either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We got 10 draft picks, man.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, Hendo.
What game we on? We ain't talking about the Cowboys.
No. I'm gonna ask him this on this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. If you can redo that draft pick, would you choose Patrick Surtain, or would you choose Patrick Surtain, or would you choose Michael Parsons?
Patrick Surtain was gone before.
I'm saying if you can redo that draft pick.
I'm telling you, Patrick Surtain was gone by the time it got to.
Y'all had a chance to trade up to get him though. Y'all didn't take him.
No, we didn't.
Yes, y'all did.
Trade? What? We didn't have nothing to trade.
But y'all picked up Michael Parsons before y'all even looked at
Yeah,
Patrick
because
Surtain.
he fell to us. We drafted him because the Eagles We thought the Eagles was gonna get him, but they ended up getting somebody else. I think the Eagles was ahead of us.
And y'all just jumped the gun and y'all let somebody else get him.
We didn't trade.
Yeah.
We drafted him straight. Like straight, it fell straight to us. We traded up to get Zeke. Just like we might do that move again this year. Might trade up and get Ashton Gentry.
That's supposed to go behind y'all.
Yeah,
They saying Ashton falling. Ashton supposed to go like 20s, bro.
Oh,
They got
You'll put him
Ashton
behind
Gentry
Nick
is
Chubb.
available on the board by the time Dallas
They
gets
got y'all taking I think
They're gonna take a tackle.
Draft. When I looked at the mock draft, I seen that y'all took a DB.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need.
They took a wide receiver. That's
they'll do something like that.
Y'all took the boy from
Mizzou.
Yeah, the boy.
Yeah, Mario.
Luther.
Yeah, he was telling me that too. Yeah. Mario was telling me that.
Yeah, I hope y'all don't go wide receiver.
Yeah, let him go wide receiver. Please let him go wide receiver. Cause we ain't got to worry about nothing.
Let him go wide receiver.
Y'all can get wide receiver.
I want them to get full offensive
Y'all
load.
have an elite wide receiver. You get a wide receiver later on.
All Cowboy fans, y'all go all. Just don't worry about defensive side. Just go all offense. Get a wide receiver, another quarterback. Go get Shador. Have Travis out there.
Score 50 to win.
Yes, because
It's going to be 50 to 40.
your defense gonna give up out there. What you got, Chris?
Next game is the NFC side. NFC side, we have the Vikings, the Rams. The Vikings did 9-27, lost 9-27. This is the Sam Darnold. It was the Sam Darnold bad game. Got sacked 9 times.
Vikings disappointed me this game.
They didn't even block Sam Darnold. And I blame the receivers too, cause they couldn't even get open out there.
Yeah,
they couldn't even do shit out there, Drew. And you got Justin Jefferson and all them boys, and they supposed to be making all this noise. Yeah, they put 50 on the 49ers, but shit, y'all can't even get 9 on the. Y'all can't even go over 10 points with the Rams. And not saying the Rams, sorry, cause they look good this year. I'm not even gonna shout out. They in my division. I can't stand them, but I give them the respect that they deserve. The Rams are a decent team.
They won the division for the first time in how many years?
I mean, they won it though. They won it though, Henry.
They won it though.
The Rams, they won the division for the first time.
It wasn't okay. It
won the Super Bowl.
It wasn't no cakewalk though, bro.
What 2020?
Yeah, they didn't win it the last 2 years, Drew, because we got it the last 2 years. But I'm just saying, Drew, it wasn't no cakewalk because we still got a lot of competition now. On the competition, I'm not worried about them sorry ass Cardinals, Drew. You know what I'm saying? That's another. I'm not worried about the Cardinals because they got a quarterback out there. He don't even read the book. Yeah, they don't read the book. He don't read the book. You know what I'm saying? No point of me. He out there studying what he need to study.
It's a pretty decent game though.
Next we got the Commanders, Buccaneers. That was a 23-20.
That was a good game.
Yeah,
that was a great game.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a great one.
That was by far one of the best games in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
In the playoffs so far, that was a good came down to the wire.
I thought I ain't gonna lie to you.
I felt the Bucks.
Baker Mayfield played great, and he did what he did.
He did what he
always do. He did what he always do.
Shit the bed.
Just
shit the bed.
No
mistake.
But you gotta get it to Baker. Just wasn't nobody expecting the Bucks to be in this situation.
Right. You gotta get that to him.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was out there. Like he came up.
It's one and done though.
I mean, I understand, but you wouldn't expect. I mean, on any given Sunday, any given playoff game, anybody can be beat.
But Baker Mayfield beat them.
Yeah, he did.
Baker Mayfield beat them.
So okay?
And they also was injured, so you gotta get that. That is a factor. Some of their key players was injured.
Bobble snap. You do that 100 times in playoff. You bobble the snap.
What we got, Chris?
The bobble snaps that guy.
Next, we have the Packers-Eagles round, which the Packers lost 10-22.
Damn, Packers disappointed.
Saquon. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say, bro.
Saquon.
He carried.
They better build that man a statue in Philly.
They will. They trust him.
If he do this, yeah, they will.
Saquon.
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'll be happy for Saquon. I'll be happy for Saquon deserves it.
Well, you be happy for everybody.
As bad as the Giants treated that man,
he gonna be like, we got a championship in the NFC East.
Yeah.
Gonna try to make it sound like it's a Cowboy.
Now, to the Cowboy fan, now you hear this man praising the Eagles. Now he's supposed to hate
Saquon.
I wouldn't praise the Eagles.
I'm praising
Redskins. He watched the game, Drew, in full high definition this time. I'm just talking.
No.
Yeah, I'm happy for Saquon. I'm happy for Saquon. All right.
AFC divisional round. This is the first round, which was the Texans and Chiefs. You know what happened there, 14-20.
Yeah, the chick.
You know, Patrick and the Swifties.
Yeah, no, the referees in that game, Jude. That's who it was. One of the Swifties, Jude. It might have been the Swifties and the referees.
Did y'all not see the throw?
Travis Kelce had a good game, bro.
Where he dropped back and he was getting sacked and he just lunged forward and threw a dot. I'm talking about a dot. Travis Kelce.
Let him have his
Let me ask you a question, dude. Does it count when the man
nobody do that but Patrick Mahomes?
Does that count when the man both his knees on the ground? What is that called, Hendo? Does the play die or does just because his arm is moving? But he got both knees on the ground, Chris. He got both knees on the ground.
Let the record show he said he got both knees on the ground, right?
Yeah. I didn't say that. I'm just letting you know that.
You said Patrick Mahomes had both knees on the ground.
He did. And when he threw the ball. Show me the clip.
Yeah.
He said he got both knees on the ground, right?
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, she said that.
Hey.
Are you looking it up? That what you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, Chief fan.
Yeah. Anytime
you ain't got a goddamn glaze.
He's a Kansas City Cowboy fan, and sometimes he's a Dallas Chief fan. So whichever one y'all want to go.
I don't really see do that because Patrick Mahomes is from Dallas and stuff. He think he a Dallas because
he's not a Cowboy.
He a Mavericks fan, brother. Not a
he don't get as much. He don't get as much expectation to Dak. I bet he don't so Dak plays. He don't even put Dak on
y'all own best players. A Philly is a 76er fan. Y'all need to be figuring that out.
Who's the best?
Michael Parsons.
Oh yeah, he like to be over there with Big Siren. He Big Siren.
Well, he would be over there in Philly.
Yeah, he Big Siren on Dallas.
This game, AFC divisional playoffs. I'm sorry, Avery. It's the Ravens Bills game.
You dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't listen to that troll over there.
Yeah.
You dropped the ball.
Excuse my language, but
one of the best tight ends in the league.
Shut up here.
Excuse
my language. Let's just say that it was a lot that was in this.
Honestly,
game,
one of the key things in this game, bro, I feel that we got away from the run too early.
Mm-hmm.
We got away from the run too early because in that third quarter, we ran the ball straight down the field with Derrick Henry and Justice Hill. Mm-hmm. And we went back to that bully ball. And then, like I said before, I said the Bills cannot stop the run.
Mm-mm.
So why would we get away from the run that early?
Oh.
Was his knees on the ground?
Yes, it was.
Nah, he was still in the air.
That's an old clip, dude. Man, that clip was 2 years ago.
Why are you trolling me right now?
That man done put out a clip 2 years ago,
This
dude.
is the Chiefs and the Texas game.
That was 2 years ago.
That man said it's an old clip.
It was snowing out there, Hendo.
Yeah, man, I feel like we got away from the run game a little. We got away from the run game too early, bro. And of course the drop passes and
they were blitzing y'all too, though.
Yeah, they were.
Lamar wasn't ready for that pressure. That's when he dropped the fumble.
He was ready
when he got that fumble in there.
But that was a bad snap, though. It was a bad play from the get-go. It was a bad snap.
I just think in your situation, I think y'all just started off a little slow.
Yeah.
If y'all would have kept the pace going, if y'all would have, start running, like if y'all had the numbers.
When you have a player, not to cut you out, but when you have a player like Derrick Henry like that, he's not a back that just gone. Like Saquon Barkley burst out 60 yards out the gate.
He got to get in rhythm.
He got to get his rhythm, bro, and you got to open up.
And that's when you want to run when it's cold and everything's hard.
He's a tempo back. He's a tempo back. He's not a speed back.
Yeah.
Justice Hill is more of our speed back.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay. Next division playoff, NFC. Is the upset of the Commanders and Lions, 45-31.
Oh yeah, let me speak on
all hail to Jay and Daniel.
Oh, shout out to Jay and Daniel. Shout out to my guy too, El Chappelle, Jew. You know what I'm saying? My guy Jay and Daniels or whatever. He know what I'm talking about. Shout out to El Chappelle. Inside joke. I just want to say, in my defense is being a 49er fan, Jew. I'm, you know what I'm saying, Detroit, you know what I'm saying, y'all had a good season, but when y'all was out there trolling us about all our injuries and all that and stuff, y'all had a bad mess up out there. But overall, Jew, y'all just let the Commanders outplay y'all. They really beat y'all up and down the field. Y'all just like, I don't know if it's like key position was injured or y'all weren't fully strength or y'all just took, y'all just took The
Ain't Hustle was a
Commanders.
big loss.
Big loss.
I mean, but they ain't have they lost him like game 2.
And it showed up in the
And
the
then
playoffs.
you also had to factor in these type of games, what Jared Goff are you going to get? Because Jared Goff,
3
when he get it,
interceptions.
exactly. Once he get in these type of games and these type of situations, he plays different.
Didn't he do that early against the Bengals this year, where he threw like 4?
Yeah, he did, and they barely beat them. They barely
Stick to
beat
the
them.
run
But I
game.
mean, but
No, that was against the Vikings, wasn't it?
I don't know. I know he did. I just can't.
You know,
remember.
back in week
They threw like 4.
9, they played the Texans.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
who it
threw
was.
5 interceptions.
That's who it was. The Texans.
Because
And
once you
they won that
they
game.
won that game.
you know he that was a record, the first
He threw
quarterback.
5 interceptions and they won that game.
And they talk about Brett Favre, with his interception. Dude.
because if
He
you
won a Super Bowl.
because Jared Goff is a pocket passer.
And I think he threw a pick in the Super Bowl.
5
He
interceptions.
ain't care nothing about it, dog. He ain't
He
care
didn't
nothing.
care. He was going to get it done.
5 interceptions on 2 touchdowns that game.
They hit a bad game. Nigga.
Man, he had a passer rating of 59.7. God,
And won.
and won.
So let's ask this question because me and Darren argued about this today. Would you rather have a bad game and win or a good game and lose?
I had a bad game and win. Because I can always bounce back.
Do you care if you threw 4 interceptions if you win a Super Bowl?
Hell no.
No, I don't.
I won a Super Bowl.
I won a Super Bowl. I can always look at it and say, yeah, I didn't have to play my best game, but I'm just
What I tell
damn
you,
glad that I won.
What I tell you before, I said,
But you don't wanna
once you win that mud, all that shit don't
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
But you don't want to accept anything in the win you win in the loss though, because
I mean, it
You
still
know
be, you know what I'm saying? That let you know that you really didn't have no impact. But it just depends on person mental. Yeah, I still won, but like, bro, like it's just like okay, that's like national championship game. Let's say like Hendall, let's say you the quarterback of whatever team you in the national championship, Alabama. You go out there, y'all win the game 31 to 24. But Hendall done went out there and gave you 150 from the yard. He done fumbled it twice and gave you 3 interceptions with no TDs.
but to
Are
me,
you gonna be happy about that, or you gonna be like, damn, I could have did better?
but to me, they're just like say for instance the Jared Goff situation. Okay,
I don't think
you just said earlier this year Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions, but he still won the game, right? Okay, later on in the playoffs, he threw an interception and you lost the game. Okay, early in the year you accepted it and you won the game, but later on when it cost you in the playoffs, double. Then you looking shitty because
You sound just like Darren right now.
Yeah.
You sound just like him right now.
Only thing I'ma say-
Talking about in the playoffs, it cost you double.
I mean, I'm be honest with you.
does.
I'm be honest with you. A turnover is a turnover. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know a lot about people that turnover machines, turnover factories.
Just like Chris said earlier, if you win,
None of that matter. None of that matter. You can have a bad game. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have no respect for Dan Marino. You know what I'm saying? Like Dan Marino Dan Marino didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Dan Marino did the best he
Same
could.
receiver he had besides Mark Super Duper.
Mark Duper wasn't no really all world receiver.
He wasn't.
Yeah, so really he had two secondary receivers out there playing.
And when has Dan Marino ever had a defense?
That's Miami for you, dude.
I mean, they did go.
Miami ain't got a defense
They
now.
went 16-0, didn't they?
It's 72.
Yeah.
Dan Marino was in high school.
Hey,
That was the last time they played them boys off, dude.
hey, that's all that matters. Had a defense. The next game, NFC divisional playoffs. Rams versus Eagles. Rams lost 22-28. It was cold that night.
I think
That's what the Airboy said.
Yeah.
And all I'm gonna say is one thing: Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon saved them in that game too, because the Rams really didn't play a bad game that game.
actually was a good
That
game.
It was very close.
That was a
to
good
the end.
game. That was a good
They
game.
couldn't get Nakua open.
Nah, they couldn't.
They couldn't get Nakua open for shit.
None. I mean, he still had six wrecks though for 97 yards, but I mean, he had 14 targets, so he couldn't get that ball like he
He
wanted
couldn't
to.
get to him. They was shadowing him.
Yeah, defense.
And shoot, Cooper Kupp didn't do much.
They just trying not to pay Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup ain't been. He ain't been
the same since he had that triple crown.
He got
They're
too
not
many. He
trying
got
to
too
pay
many.
him.
I'm worried about that too. I hope Jamar
They
Chase
took him
keep
out
that
the
up though.
outfit.
I hope Jamar Chase can still be the dominant receiver because, you know what I'm saying, he the next one that he the second
After this
receiver
year,
that
Jamar Chase not
got
gonna
the
have
triple
another big
crown
year.
record. He got the
He's not
triple
gonna have
crown
a big
record
year
this
next
year.
Yeah, he did.
So I hope his career still going because, you know, have we ever had a receiver to win it twice?
No,
No,
you know.
no. Jerry Rice did.
How many times Jerry Rice
Hold
done
on, let
won?
me make
No,
sure.
ain't no receiver ever won it.
Because I know Cooper Cup won it in
Hold on.
all three categories. I want to say Cooper Cup was the first or he was the second or third
This
one.
is receiving,
He was the second. Jerry Rice was the first.
receptions, yards, and touchdowns.
It may have been more than that. It may have been plenty of people that did it.
Nobody won it back to back.
Yeah. Doc Hudson did it 3 times in 1942. The 42 for
But you know them.
Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Sterling Sharp did it in 1992.
Yeah, Shannon, yeah.
Steve
Cole.
Smith Sr. did it in 2005.
Oh, that's when he was bullying people. It ain't never been no back to back. Well, in our era.
Don Hudson.
I mean, bro, they were playing against.
Don Hudson did it 1, 2.
Go ahead and say it from one time. Who
That
was
wasn't maintenance.
zookeepers.
They ain't even had a face mask on.
He was a tight end.
That's already tough. Well, you know, they were just. But I'm just saying, just
He
from,
was number 8.
from,
I bet he was
from our era. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had too many people do it between Shannon,
Sterling.
to Sterling.
We really did. Never
We
mind.
ain't had nobody career because you look
I
at.
was gonna say we disrespecting on Dunn, cause I was like, Dunn got a year where he gave you 71,
I mean, bro, this was around the 40s and 50s, you where them boys didn't have no elbow pads out there.
It was tight ends had number 55.
Boy,
on.
Don Hudson gave you 1,200 yards.
He was tight end with a linebacker number. Get the
Man, Don Hudson gave you 1,200 yards.
49 years of tight end number.
Number
Yeah,
49.
no receiver ever did it back to back.
That man gave you 1,200 yards for 17.
Quarterback's head number 21.
That ain't no plumber. That ain't no plumber. Elroy Hurst gave you 14.95, 17. That ain't no
Bro,
plumber.
the fastest dude around that time ran a 5 flat.
And they gave you 1,500 yards with that.
You gotta
That
think
ain't no
about
plumber.
it. Them boys was out there running with no
They
padding in their
getting punched
shoes.
in the face as soon as they come off the line. 1,400 yards is impressive.
Yeah,
You getting punched and kicked before you get out the
You gotta
5
think about it,
yards.
hand dog. They ain't had no cushion in their shoe. They running off nails and real wood in their shoe.
Yeah, because
Like,
they just
push it,
came
push-
off the factory job and then they came off that
Yeah,
play.
that's bad enough if they out there killing you out there in boots.
And then they just get out work.
Shoot, Steve Smith one is kind of like, he is a technical, because even though he was Triple Crown, he still tied with Larry Fitzgerald for receptions and tied with Marvin Harrison for touchdowns that year. So with 2 of his things he was tied, he just still was number 1, even though he was tied.
But Cooper Cup and Jamar Chase was just that's a great stat.
That
But
man almost had 2,000 yards, brother.
who y'all talking about?
He was 50 yards away from 2,000.
Yeah, they ain't want to let him get them. They ain't want to let him get that.
I would
That's
have
why
got
he
that
didn't have the
2,000.
season he did. He didn't have the season he had this year.
I would have got that. Oh, he ain't had that in a minute, brother. Man, he ain't had over 1,000 since
They
that
ain't
year.
trying to pay him. Once you win that type of award, bro, they gonna try to scheme you out that offense, bro. So they won't try to
Yeah,
pay you.
he
bro.
schemed his damn self out
Like
that.
that.
day.
No, he got hurt. He got hurt real
He
bad.
schemed himself out there, but brother bad. He got all them dang injury points.
Jamar Chase ain't finna have a big year after this.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
I think the Bengals just gonna go up and up, bro. They gonna be y'all competition in the division.
That Joe Burrow ain't slowing down. And
Yeah, if they just keep him from not looking like he been speared out there by Roman Reigns or nothing like that. He'll be alright.
They ain't gonna never build no line around that man.
They gonna be a one round. Well, they had to get rid of the worst, but you know they got
When they do,
it's
They
over.
do, yeah. They still ain't got no defense, Drew, but they'll figure out what they want to do. The Bengals really been in LSU all over again.
It's Cincinnati history.
When they get that other slide receiver, or they get that running back, or get a line behind them. Oh,
It's Cincinnati history, bro. They
We're going to, Chris.
never build a line around it.
NFC Championship.
Carson Palmer had a line.
I would say Carson Palmer had a line,
Yeah.
man.
Shit, barely.
NFC Championship. I wish they both could have lost. But
NFC, this is Commanders 23-55 with the Eagles. It just showed.
I
that.
can you say it one more time, Chris?
Eagles fly, Eagles fly. Oh, that's what you want me to say?
No, that's not
No, I'm not
that's
gonna
not
say.
what I want.
But I just want to say shout out to
Who
the
won that game
Commanders.
for him again?
Saquon.
Thank you. That's what I wanted you to say. I don't want to hear no damn fly Eagles forever.
I mean, AJ Brown almost had 100 yards that game too.
I mean, but they had 6 of them. Saquon rolled for 3 of them. So if he didn't break out that 60 yardage, it was gonna be a slow game.
On the first play though. On the first play.
You know what
I was in the break room at work when it happened. I was eating McDonald's. I'm like,
you was happy about it, wasn't he?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you will.
Over there with your little happy meal.
Yeah, just sitting there saying, "Go Eagles, go!"
Fly, Eagles fly.
Hey.
I would say, I feel like what was a big turnaround factor was that fumble they got in their return when I forgot when he ran straight into him and he dropped the ball. I said, "Oh man." And they went up, and then the bad part about it was they scored with that, and then they got the ball back in the half. It was like, yeah, this over with. And then they just rung it up. And then the thing about it, the Commanders was getting a lot of penalties too. Mm-hmm. It's like they was trying to lose that game. It was just like I think what's his name? Not Lattimore. I forgot what the name was. I think it was like Saint to the deal. I can't remember his name. But like he did he did unnecessary contact with I can't remember. I think it was it AJ Brown. That man, like he was going out of bounds. He still flew his whole body into the man. But yeah, man.
They do that.
Commanders showed that they were too early.
Immature. They were just a little bit too immature or whatever. They got a little bit too jealous, and then if you go out there and but it's good. Shout out to Washington for making that far because nobody saw Washington coming.
That was great. Jalen Dan, wonderful season. Wonderful season. Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Last but not least, the game that just ended about an hour and a half ago. Bills, Chiefs, 32-29. I don't even want to talk about it.
I told him.
Come on, Henry. Patrick and the Swifties.
Patrick and the Swifties win again. As long as Taylor Swift is in that booth, man, they not losing.
Yeah,
Josh Allen had a great game, though.
I didn't want to agree with Henry earlier in the season when he said they was going to three-peat. But
what we say before
they not going? So they gonna go through Philly?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like this.
I'm going Eagles over Eagles Super Bowl for me.
Kansas City.
We know you going. Cause man, shut up.
He's a Kansas City Cowboy fan and he's a Dallas Chiefs fan.
I would never cheer for Philly.
Yes, you will.
Ever.
Check this out. If the Cowboy it was a Cowboy versus Kansas City, he would have really Kansas.
Who the better team, Henry?
Saquon.
Are you sure about this?
Saquon Barkley.
Who got the better quarterback?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
No.
Kansas City.
Sure.
Not this year.
Who got the better defense?
Who got the better defense?
Kansas City. Kansas City got the better defense. But I think the Eagles gonna pull it off just because they got Saquon. Ain't nobody gonna run.
Saquon.
What's the score?
Okay, my score is I'm gonna say
24-7.
No, I'm gonna be close with it. I'm gonna say 34-31.
If it's close, the only reason I'm saying 24-7 is because that's the only way you could beat Patrick Mahomes. You play him close, you gonna lose. It gotta be a big gap.
I still say 34-31, Juice. Saquon gonna take it to the house. Ain't nobody on the defense gonna keep up with Saquon.
I haven't seen Pat and the Swifties lose a game yet where it was close. And
she ain't gonna make it to this game.
Tonight, 29-32.
She's not gonna make it to this game. She's not gonna say
42-38.
God damn, no defense.
Oh, it ain't gonna be no defense. It ain't gonna be an air raid.
It's gonna be an air raid.
37-34 Chiefs.
42-38.
But that's what we
Let me ask you a question, Henry. Do you think Travis Kelce gonna be able to take some more of them food spine busts? Cause you think he got one more in with you? I'll give it to him. We taking double layer. We taking Farouk. Tell me which one you want.
All I'm saying, I hope Jalen Carr please not Patrick off. Chris,
if he touch him, Jew, he out the game.
I know.
15 yards.
Take it for the team.
What's your score?
Well, I said 37-34 Chiefs.
No, on a real note,
I got 34-31 Eagles.
On a real note, if Saquon could do his thing and lead and have the the Chiefs defense on on their toes, man, they could pull it out. But that's the only way I can see it. They gotta keep the defense on the toe because, like I said, they keep it close. So we have seen this time and time again. We just seen it tonight. We seen it last year with the 49ers with the closeness. We just seen it with the regular season. All the referees. If in the fourth quarter is 24-23, Chiefs winning.
If you see Taylor Swift on camera more than 5 times, it's over.
Chiefs winning.
Chiefs winning.
Yeah. And I hate that. I really don't want to tune into it, but I'm gonna tune into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna watch it for just the sport because I really don't like neither one of these teams. But hey, I'm gonna give respect to them. Go Kansas City, go Eagles.
Yeah, I like that. And that's it for the playoffs, man. We did our prediction. Everybody said I said Eagles. Who you say, L?
I got Eagles, brother.
Yeah, Eagles.
Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
You gonna be over there with Henry. You gonna do that to us, man. You come over here too, boy. You a bird. What did you doing?
Before we
You a whole raven out here. You gonna be with the birds. Birds of a feather flock together.
I hate to admit it, bro.
I just want to add one more thing to it.
Before we leave out.
Before we leave out, I just wanted to ask Hendall, how does he feel about his new head coach over there?
Oh yeah,
what is the guy named Heimerwig?
Brian Schottenheimer. Sounds like
y'all offensive coach, right?
Yes.
I can tell you.
The man ain't called plays in 3 years, Drew.
I can tell you what he thinking. Ain't nothing finna change. And you know nothing ain't finna change.
He gonna change life over there.
Nothing ain't finna change.
They Super Bowl ready. Michael Parsons already said at the end of the season, he said they're going to be a Super Bowl contending team.
Don't they boost his head up? Don't they boost his head up?
That's what he said.
Do you believe Brian going to salvage the team? Or you think he going to blow it out up, brother?
I don't know. Time will tell. I mean,
how long he been?
You know it ain't no change finna go on over there.
1 year.
He just got that
he
last
really ain't
year.
do nothing this year.
He didn't even call plays for the team.
He didn't call plays though.
Yeah, I heard.
McCarthy called the plays.
That's correct.
Oh,
That's the sad part. So he really get. So y'all really don't even know who he is.
Y'all don't even know what you getting.
You're not. So you really is getting a brand new head coach.
We don't.
Y'all should. You know what y'all should have did? You should have did like the Bears and got all the Detroit Lions coaches.
You should have got Dion, bro. Try to make an offer to Dion. Go get your
coach.
They wasn't gonna do that. They were just doing that, bro, for the public, bro.
Dion is not a
That's what they said, bro. Why you didn't want to
trade everything possible to trade up to that first?
Just for them.
and one
somebody live, they were gonna have one.
one to say too.
The first thing he gonna do is
hire a
like,
black
I'm putting
coach.
Shador at quarterback.
That's how they played it, cause they gotta hire. They gotta at least try to hire a black coach, and that's what that black coach was Dion.
And also, too, guys, I just want to speak on this before we get off of this. Just shout out to Pete Carroll for getting that LA Vegas Raiders job. I think that's a great pickup. I think it's a great pickup. I think he's going.
Shout out to Ben Johnson going to the Bears too.
I don't think Ben Johnson don't know what he got going on over there.
Man, have you not seen the Lions' offensiveness for the last 2 years? He can do some things over there with Caleb.
You think he can do something over there with Caleb?
He did something with Jared Goff, 5 interception throwing himself.
I don't think the Bears.
Caleb mind ain't there, dude.
I don't think their organization gonna really change.
You don't think Caleb could be a better quarterback than Jared Goff right now?
He can.
I mean,
that's all they need.
As long as
that's all they need. They got good wide receivers.
If he stay off the ground,
offensive line, bro, and that defense, bro, it ain't too much gonna change.
They gonna pick up Will. They gonna pick up. The Bears gonna pick up Will Johnson from LSU.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Campbell.
They ain't gonna get him.
They ain't gonna get him. Dallas gonna go get him. They gonna go get pick up the dude from
Dallas. Y'all need a line. Yeah, they gonna go nobody but Tyler Smith and got doggone old Zach Martin.
They gonna get. They gonna tell AP come on out and retire.
Talking about this year?
I think so.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, we just want to let y'all guys remember to find us on YouTube, Spotify, leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Like I said, we read them. We trying to get them views up. We got 50, 60 last time. Let's try to get that again. And we out, guys.
We out.
All right,
Peace.
Peace.